folks, I'm here with a new story. It's about a bake sale. The bake sale. Here we go. Miss Hawkins wanted to take her class on a field trip to a museum, but there was not enough money in the school budget for field trips. Miss Hawkins knew the class would have to raise money for the field trip. They could start a field trip fund. Miss Hawkins discussed the plan with the class. Does anyone have idea for raising money? Asked Miss Hawkins. Hector said, we could have a car wash. Janice said, we could have a students against teacher softball game and sell tickets. Miss Hawkins thanked Hector and Janice for their ideas. It is winter, and winter is not the right time for a car wash or a softball game, she explained. Then she repeated her question. Does anyone have other ideas for raising money? Tina raised her hand. We could have a bake sale to raise money, she suggested. That sounds like a plan that can work, said Miss Hawkins. The class agreed. They made a list of what each student would bake. We will run a test, said Miss Hawkins. Please plan to bring in a sample of your baking. We can try the food before the bake sale next week. The student came with boxes and bags. They set the food out on the table. Everyone tried it. These muffins are burned, said Celine. I guess I left them in the oven too long, Tina said. This cookie has no taste, said Richard. I think I forgot to put in the sugar, Lynn said. This cupcake is too soggy, said Janice. Maybe I mixed the batter too long, Dustin said. Everyone was disappointed. Hector was staring at the food. He said, we won't make any money if our food tastes like this. Miss Hawkins had a solution. A friend of mine is a baker. I will ask her to give us a baking lesson. Then we will be ready for our bake sale. Miss Wells was a baker. She came to the school and showed the students how to bake. She showed them how to measure and mix. She showed them how to fill pans and set timers. At the end of the lesson, everyone thanked Miss Wells. Good luck with your bake sale, said Miss Wells. On the day of the bake sale, the students came to the school with their food. Miss Hawkins and the students spread out the food on a big table. There were muffins, cookies, and cakes. There were pies, donuts, and brownies. Everything looks delicious, said Miss Hawkins. I hope everyone else thinks so too, Janice said. Students and teachers came to the bake sale all day long. Miss Hawkins put all the money that they received in a box. How much money do we have so far? Richard asked. Miss Hawkins chuckled. I don't know yet, but this box is getting full. The bake sale was over when everything has been sold and the table was empty. Miss Hawkins and her students went back to the classroom. Miss Hawkins passed around a plate of cookies. She winked as she said, have a cookie while I look in the box and see what we have in our account. After Miss Hawkins counted the money, she gave a big smile. She said, thank you for your wonderful baking. This was the school's best bake sale. It's the most money any classroom has raised. The students felt happy and proud. Now we have enough money to take our field trip to the museum, said Miss Hawkins. The student cheered. Lynn raised her hand. I have an idea. Let's invite Miss Wells on our field trip, she suggested. That's a good idea, Lynn. Without Miss Wells, we would not be going to the museum, said Miss Hawkins. That's the end of the story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel and wait for another one to come. Thank you. Happy holidays.